Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to VanillaTV. This is Epsilon versus Broder, Season 15 Premiership Division with KnoXx and Beta tonight. Animal on the stream, giving you the best camera work, probably the best cameraman in the world. So, dun dun dun! Yeah, so if you have just joined us, you have missed an amazing first map on Granary, I'm afraid. If you don't want to know the score, mute Mumble or mute the stream now. The score was 5-4 in favour of Epsilon. For those that have just rejoined us, so they didn't want to know the score. The score was 5-4 in favour of Epsilon.
Oh, how mean! Well, in all fairness, it's probably written at the top of the stream anyway.
So we are just about ready to go on the second map, my friend. It's going to be Snakewater, and who's the votes? Quick! Who are you going for, my friend? That's got to be Epsilon, hasn't it? Snakewater,
yeah,
Epsilon. Let's go hand in hand.
So. I mean, it will be interesting to see. Broder obviously playing very, very well, but it was Granary, which was their map. Yeah. Effectively.
And by the way, I've got the total damage from that last map. Total damage was 11k. 11k. 11,500. This was none other than Epsilon's Mike. Numlocked.
Insane.
9,500. The closest Broder player was Bybben. No, sorry, apologies, Ribe. And apologies, Zebbosai. I can't even read. Yeah.
Fail.
Yeah, sorry, apologies. Yeah, apologies. Yeah, so wow, what a good turnout for Mike on that map. I thought we were just about to go live. They said good luck, have fun. Sorry, mate. You were talking about Epsilon on this map. Apologies. Go for it.
Yeah, I was just saying that obviously Granary would have deemed Broder to be Broder's map. I think with old school players, they're always going to favour a map like Granary, and yeah, just kind of strategic pipe placing from Rib on Granary. He knows. I mean, we can see how quickly his rollouts were, and yeah, I just feel that they were much stronger on that. Whereas Epsilon on this map, they were destroying faces for seasons. On this map, no one could really touch them. I think Crackland at some point had a little go at them, but it wasn't anything concerning for Epsilon. But we'll have to see how Broder can do against them.
Yeah, we're just about ready. I think one of the guys is AFK for Epsilon. So, for those that have just joined us, we watched Jukebox flying around the map with his triple rocket jump. Do you want to just run through the lineups and tell us who to watch, maybe? Obviously, we start with the Broder team.
Okay, well, for Broder, we've got a Bash running Scout, Schocky as his Scout partner. Soldier's going to be Gear and Mike, KnoXx running Medic, and Numlocked as Demo Man. Man to watch on that team. I don't think it needs to be mentioned, but watch possibly the best TF2 player in the world, Epsilon Mike. Oh no, wait, that wasn't Broder, was it? That was Epsilon. You said start with Broder.
I said start with Broder.
Oh well, I was reading Epsilon. We will start with no, we will go second with Broder. We are going to be having a Bybben or Bibsy as Scout, Tonppa his Scout partner. We're going to have Mirelin running Medic, Rib as Demo Man, Jukebox Soldier, Zebbosai as his Soldier partner, and player to watch on that team. I'd probably say Mirelin. He's very entertaining to watch as Medic. His dodging skills are something else.
Thank you, KnoXx. So, as tournament mode is enabled, we are going live. Here we go. So this is VanillaTV bringing you Broder versus Epsilon Season 15 Premiership Division, powered by Blackout Gaming. We are your commentators tonight, KnoXx and Beta, with Animal on the stream. Second map, KnoXx, run us to this Snakewater middle.
With Demo Men arriving at exactly the same time. On this map, a lot closer in that respect. As let's have a look as the soldiers come into play. Zebbosai taking the initiative, jumping first. Mike jumps up, takes down Bybben. Remaining at almost full health there. Numlocked did get taken down very early.
Merilin's crits.
Wow, we'll have to see if that comes into play, and it looks like it will do. It is full now. Crits are coming across, not getting the distance enough to take down the Medic. Medic does get juggled, however. Jukebox coming in and takes him down. And, well, looks like we have disconnect.
Yeah, just look, watching Bash there get caught, he just went in to try and get Mirelin down. So Mirelin did go down, obviously, without that Uber. Dodged around for ages again. He's so good at that dodging. I don't know if he just watched ads for ages and adapted ads style, but it just worked. They've got that midpoint. We're watching Schocky versus Jukebox. That's a nice trade. Schocky for Jukebox. Perfect trade. That's exactly what you want. Mirelin still up again, still running those crits, and he will have it before KnoXx has his Uber arcs. As I think arcs disconnected, so it's just going to be Beta for now. We're watching Broder get that forward point left hand side. They're building so fast. Epsilon at that back of that point, just waiting to see what happens. Not much going on as Beta reads his text message on his phone. Probably arcs net disconnected, so he'll be back in a minute. But Jukebox sniping as well. Interested in crits are in. Crits are in for lower corner. Mike is caught. Numlock's caught as well by a stray rocket. Scouts coming down onto Mirelin. They still need to protect. But Uber is now out to play. So goodbye the crits advantage, and Broder want to think about recycling this. They need to come back. No one's taking care of Jukebox. Back left at the moment. Finally, the scouts come in to help him, and well, everyone just left Jukebox to fend for himself. 2 players weak, only the remaining players up for Broder. They did not lose that ride, their demo man, so they're falling back to that forward point. And with those crits, they will have another go in just a moment, really. KnoXx only at 50%, and watching Epsilon, what do they want to do here? They want to actually come out. They know that they haven't got the advantage because Mirelin's running those crits. He will be able to come back in just a moment. KnoXx still at 7%, and again, crits are in. But Mirelin's destroyed by Gear and Mike. Double rocket there onto him, and it's not worked out this time around for Broder. 3 players lost straight away as they pushed in, and now there's a scout of, I believe that it looks like Schocky just capturing that forward point. So Epsilon reclaiming their second point as Jukebox comes out with a nice shot on Schocky and does the job as Arx rejoins us. Are you back in the game, my friend?
Yes, indeed, I am back in the game there. Great shot coming in from the sniper. We'll just have a look. A soldier of Mike does jump aggressively over onto Mirelin. Can he get the shotguns? No, Rib defends him this time as Scout is going to be pushing forward of Bash. Rib surely going to have to back off a little bit here as there was also a fully reloaded demo man, even though he's weak on the defense here. So it looks like Broder are going to retain that midpoint for the time being. Medic's still running that crits creek. They're going to be aware of this. So it looks like we're going to have KnoXx probably defending quite far back. No, he's actually pushed forward quite far.
Still running crits as well.
That crits is going to be coming in soon. They've got to watch out for the sticky trap. I believe they can see that sticky above the door. So they are going to be aware of it, and they're opting to go the window route, which could mean that they land a nice sticky over there. Bash does get taken down. Numlock's a bit weak. They switch to Soldier. Soldier misses in the shots, but Scouts comes, cleans him up. KnoXx is taken down, and wow, Epsilon are in big trouble here. Medic is taken down as well, but it's 3 versus 2 players here. Mike does come out. He does get annihilated. Just 1 scout remaining. 3 players are going to spawn any second now, so I don't think Broder can actually get in and cap this last as well. No, not now that Schocky just scatterguns Zebbosai in the face, but great play from Broder. They are going to be taking that 4th and holding it for a while at least.
Yeah, so let's listen to those Broder comms with the crits in just a moment. Once they're ready to go, I'm interested to see how they coordinate that crits.
Yeah.
It's not like, so here we go.
So
let's see how Broder do it.
Slow down.
I'm going behind to last.
I'm going last.
I'm back.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, 2 backups. Drop this guys.
Got on me.
Nice.
Soldier on me. Nice. Wanna keep
Yes, got
crits?
the point.
Yeah, do it.
Yep.
I like it.
So that was the Broder comms as they came onto that fine point. That was actually back cap. A scout went underneath. So 1-0 the score. 5-minute round. That was top damage dealer was Rybe, leading the way with over 1,800 damage and 8 kills as well. Let's follow Rybe's rollout. Both Demoman and both there at exactly the same time. Gear this time actually getting there a lot sooner, and both soldiers of Broder coming aggressive. Looks like Jukebox has come straight onto the medic. And he does get shut down this time. Rybe's caught as well, so 2 players down for Broder. The primary damage dealers. Zebbosai tries to go huge as well, and Mike destroys him against that backhand wall, and crits are in. Onto the scouts, but scouts not connecting right now. Bash gets shut down, and I think the crits has forced Epsilon out, and it has. Wow, so Broder actually winning that third point fight.
Yeah, indeed, they've gained a capture point, but they've lost an Uber advantage here, and they are going to still remain on crits because Mirelin did not go down. So Epsilon probably going to be full of confidence as they make that push in. Well, their next push in to the midpoint, as they know they're going to have an Uber. Indeed. Now this could be a bit of a turning point here, because if this sniper does connect with the medic, suddenly a crits versus nothing, and that could be Epsilon in trouble. So it's all going to come down to if this sniper can land a headshot over onto the medic. Medic is exposed for the time being, but not in view of where the sniper is. Sniper not charging either. Indeed, the demo man has seen the sniper. And actually forced him back with some great stickies there. He is still trying to get that shot, but here comes the crits. One soldier does get taken down. Medic's still alive though, and in comes the Uber against the crits. Can the medic escape here? Mirelin is running as fast as he can. Gear takes a bit of damage. Scouts are trying to pressure from the window, but he's forced to back off. And actually, Broder coming out on top in this mid-fight here. One scout of Tonppa just trying to get some damage on them. Actually, Bash is available to either flank or go for the back cap, so they're not going to be taking this mid, I don't think, because someone's going to have to go back and stop that scout.
Don't know. It's going to be mighty close, and someone hasn't gone back. It's still Bash on the point. It's only going to be Rive versus Bash, and Mirelin now in a bit of trouble here. Has that med pack. Bash still floating around, and he's going to catch Rive here as well, possibly. No, Rive does manage to come out of the sticky, but Mirelin and Rive so weak. Mike did got a couple of kills. Will Mirelin manage to escape with those crits? Yes, he does. Just watching the action on that forward point, and wow, Epsilon do manage to cap that as we just now see how many kills Mike got. Mike got 4 kills on that mid area as we went back to that second CP, and it's like a turn of the tides really. And I was going to say the key word was overextending when Epsilon looked like they were going to start losing that mid fight, but well, it's worked for them, and now we can see them with that Uber going on to last. They will need some concentration onto the heavy, but crits onto the un-Ubered players, take down Schocky and Bash, and Numlocked as well. For 4 players down on that push for Epsilon. Heavy did enough distracting. That was a perfect heavy play almost. Everyone concentrated and focused on the heavy, and well, it allowed the rest of the Broder players to come back behind him. Gear is the only one who retreats out that left-hand side, now going for a superhero jump on that left-hand side into the lobby. It has been called, maybe if he hadn't fired, but Mirelin with that crits. KnoXx went down very late of the fight, and Gear now coming in onto Mirelin, surfs around, but finally taking care of Rive stickies, and this has turned out very well for Broder again. 1-0 the score, 21 minutes remaining. It's still early days, but looking very strong for Broder right now.
Indeed, that entire last push there was basically the fault of Mirelin. He completely lost focus, assumed they just won that, and only Ubered one of his players. Simply put, he was just looking at the heavy. He could have turned around and flashed people to save them from the crits, or even the scouts that were just flanking them behind. But no, he literally Ubered just Mike to kill the heavy. As the crits does come in, Mirelin gets annihilated there. Mike going to town on players here. He's already killed 2. Scouts coming around the corner. Mike does get focused down here. Jukebox also going to go down, and well, Epsilon managing to defend here. Can Bybben take down the medic of KnoXx? No, he can't. 2 scouts and a medic going to be running to mid. 2 players, Mirelin and Zebbosai, have spawned, so they might be able to come and contest this, but I wouldn't fancy my chances against the 2 Epsilon scouts, so I think they're going to have to concede this midpoint.
Yeah, they won't have a choice going. Mirelin now going back to regular Uber as well. It's building quite slow. Jukebox running sniper to see if he can get a nice shot. I know we were speaking about him earlier. He will be sitting on that right-hand side, actually, going for the shot just to the left of the med pack, or actually going through the choke point. Interesting, maybe trying to go for full charge. Just misses out on KnoXx. They're so close to that shot. I'd be surprised if that wasn't a body hit. But you never know. And it nearly has a nice shot onto KnoXx again. But he spammed out, and it did force the Uber, I think. I think it forced the Uber. And so they had to use that Uber. They will not have it on last. Mirelin does have his Uber. One of the soldiers goes flying. He must be so weak. It was Mike. Gets absolutely flown into the air. And that Uber does come out to keep all of those Broder players alive. They will hold on to this last. Just seeing if anyone's coming from below. No, they're not. I can't see anything right now.
Oh my gosh, that was a crazy jump from Zebbosai. Landed a perfect rocket over onto KnoXx, taking him down. And wow, they're going to have a lot of players over on this 4-point. Scout and Soldier are coming in. Soldier jumps up to distract Scout. He is coming in, actually. They're dealing a lot of damage here. You might find the Broder's in trouble here. Schocky, very, very low health up against Bybben, who just needs one of those pistol shots to connect onto him. Numlocked comes in, finishes that off. Schocky's got about 10 health or something. He does pick up a mini health pack, but nobody's on last. If he runs up the ramp, he probably could. Oh no, they needed to cap that.
Yeah.
My bad. I was gonna say, like, wow, he could have just capped last there, but it does look like Broder are holding on for the time being. Epsilon with a slight Uber advantage.
Yeah, Epsilon still chucking in players. They don't want this fight to stop for this forward point. Do not want to allow Broder to settle. Cookie's taken down. See Mike's coming through the right-hand side. Nice, taken care of by Zebbosai. Just in the air there. So Broder will have the slight height advantage, and by sitting behind the fence, going to spam them all the way back to mid. Just have a look at those Uber percentages. I'm not certain if people have lost track. I may have necessarily lost track if I didn't have the advantage of being a spectator. 90% for both teams. In fact, they're pretty damn close. Cookie now running sniper, so believing that Jukebox is not working for them. Let's follow. Well, Jukebox sitting right hand side, just behind the light on that wall, where Mike was sitting a moment ago when he shut down Mirelin with those crits. Seeing where Epsilon fancy it now into that choke point. I noticed a lot of teams don't really go up and counter there anymore. In the past, you used to see a lot of focus spam coming into that corner, and it was not really favoured to come this left-hand side. But that soldier needs to be careful here. It was Mike actually he's going to need loads of heals from the medic. Numlocked says goodbye to his scout as well. Just Bash floating around has come under the point. Not sure if that's being called. Gear trades off with Zebbosai. Finally, we see Mike now jumping on. Uber has been popped by Mirelin. They need to get that Uber out of KnoXx. There we go. As we can hear Cookie popping off the headshots as well. And Mirelin needs to be careful here. He's going to try and escape out that low entrance. He is caught. So poor result there for Broder on that forward point, and they will find it hard to hold on to this last arcs.
They will indeed. One scout just behind, well, he's taken care of by Bash. I was going to say he might have had a chance there. All the rest of the team are onto there, and the funny thing is, it's only 1-1. So far, looking good for Broder. Obviously, Epsilon, the momentum is with them.
So just under 18 minutes remaining. Top damage dealers were Mike with actually Cookie getting the most kills. Let's listen to those Epsilon comms as we go into this mid-fight and just trying to see.
Most aggressive.
Mirelin's on crits as well.
Scouts left, both scouts left. They're going to jump really aggressive.
You need to go in back.
They're all weak top left, all weak top left.
I'm down.
We're low 2, we're low 2.
Solid top
Don't die
left,
Seb, I have
30 HP.
crits, don't die Seb. Step
They
out,
have no medic.
I'm dead. I need love.
It's just you two. Scouts sitting
Wait.
Just you two.
Go back, try to save the crits. If need, I will use it.
They're not carrying
Okay,
now.
it's okay.
Yeah, they're chasing us.
Reaper's slow.
Thank you, Eri.
Sorry.
So Epsilon comms obviously highlighting all the Broder players were very weak top left, but no one would be able to focus them out. And in fact, they lost that third point arcs. They did keep KnoXx alive though, and Mirelin went down. And let's see if Mirelin still running those crits as well.
See, I might eat my words here. Actually, no, Numlocked is a good crit stemmer man. I was thinking of Cadus not being a good crit stemmer man. So yeah, we will have to see as they are going to be making their way
Crits
in.
versus crits, by the way?
Yeah, Mirelin, that's the thing. Mirelin had nothing originally because, well, he went down and crits have come in. Is this going to do anything? The problem is if the Epsilon players overextend, Soldier is over onto the medic. KnoXx very, very weak there, having to fall back and take that health pack. Just have a look now as Mirelin has got his crits. All the players grouped together on the point. Here comes that first stick. He does take down only Schocky, the scout. There's one of the other scout of Bash is relatively well hidden. Over in the kitchen area, Soldier did see him go there, or he's got a wall hack of Zebbosai as they take care of him. And yeah, they are going to manage to retain that midpoint because Epsilon didn't get the cap.
Yeah, I love it when both teams use crits. It makes everything interesting.
Especially when they're not the same time.
Yeah, KnoXx now has his crits. Where are they going to hold it? Are they going to try and come in? They are, surely. Let's go in eyes with Numlocked. Surely going to try and come around and hold on to that midpoint, waiting for the rest of the damage dealers as my mouse now decides to die. Not exactly what I need, but maybe they need to use it to save Numlocked here, but...
well, Broder have got their crits now, and they're in a much better position to make use of this. Rocky goes in to try and take down the medic. Gear does go down. Numlocked doesn't go down the crit. Counter crit. Crit is popped. Numlocked getting a lot of damage out. There's only Tonppa and Rib remaining. Only Rib remaining now, and he gets actually taken care of by Bash. So that is a wipe, and this is why crits versus crits can be so exciting. They were building so quickly. But Epsilon coming out on top, and again, they're still going to be on crits.
Yeah, Mirelin's still not up as well. I'm just going to flick over to Mirelin straight away, see where he's running. And of course, because they know that KnoXx is running that crits, they're going to go Uber. But will Epsilon fancy moving in straight away? Let's have a look at the Broder defense. Running 2 engineers, want to get that SG gun up top, back left as quickly as possible. 2 engineers, I imagine one of them switched to heavy or sniper as well to go for that shot onto the medic. Both soldiers sitting top right as well onto the crates. Interesting defensive point. Seen it before in the past. Allows close spam, especially without that Uber. They want to defend as far forward as they can, so they don't have a free roam onto the point to then use crits and destroy everyone.
Indeed. So
there's a
headshot
sniper.
comes out onto Bash. That's well, Scout getting a kill over onto the soldier. Numlock's actually very weak down the bottom, but 2 players over onto the point. Sentry gun's there. Someone's going to have to go block that Scout. Medic's the one to do it. Does manage to connect one Uber, but he does get taken down. KnoXx is still alive, and they might just fall back and try and carry that Uber advantage. As well, actually, KnoXx is well out of the point already, waiting for his players in the kitchen area. But we'll have to see if Broder do push their players forward. They realise that they're going to be at an Uber disadvantage, and no, they are full on turtling this, building another SG on the last point.
Just seeing, waiting for Mirelin to spawn again. Will he go for crits? No, he hasn't. He's gone for regular Uber charge as we watch the Epsilon scouts build as fast as possible with that Boston Basher. Following, want to go and look where Cookie is right now, Animal, if you're on the stream. I'm following him behind. I don't think that's being called. So I don't think that's called. Out of all of that action, Cookie must have escaped through lower point. Is he going to go for the CP? He is going to go for the CP. He's not going to go for the kill. Crits are in now in the background onto Broder, taking care of 3 of the Broder players. Well, be it too late, but no, Cookie. It's going to be so close, but Broder just shoved everyone. Epsilon shove everyone onto the point, and yeah, 2-1 the score arcs. 12 minutes remaining. Let's just have a look at the damage really quickly. A relatively long round. Rybe and Numlocked pretty much equal damage, just over the 1800 mark. And Mike and Cookie being the top killers. And Numlocked as well, 5 kills. This is going to be the 4th round. This time the scouts of Broder going straight across the point, right hand side. Jukebox gets thrown into the kitchen, gets destroyed. KnoXx down though, so Zebbosai goes huge on KnoXx. But the rest of the Epsilon players have gone ultra aggressive, taking down Bybben and Mirelin and Cookie. It's almost a complete wipe. It's only Zebbosai left who went behind him. Surely he won't escape, and he doesn't, so that was a wipe. So KnoXx goes down, all the rest of the Epsilon players go aggressive, and yeah, that was it. Shall we listen to those comms this time again for Epsilon and see how they approach this last point?
No, I'm left.
I have another crits again.
Good job, guys. Really well played.
Exactly the same tactic for the last guys.
Okay.
You're bottom with 1 squid.
We got tried that stupid shit. I'm missing all my crits at the moment.
That's okay.
Wait,
I'm trusting
you
you.
want me to do it?
I believe Bash left.
You won't be able to crit from anywhere.
You can't crit. They will dodge the.
Okay, so.
Scholar now. I have 90.
Okay, Scout come bottom with me, Mike go left. Scout bottom with me, Mike left.
Quick buff, quick buff.
Mike
I'm
left.
going
Mike, you're going left to bottom.
Right side.
Mike, go left
They have
to
a
bottom,
heavy
okay?
sniper. They have
Yeah,
a heavy
bottom.
sniper.
Why you Seb?
KnoXx bottom.
They're close fight. They're
KnoXx
close fight.
bottom.
KnoXx.
Okay, I'm going bottom.
How many times have you say this?
Okay.
I didn't.
Do you want to try anyway or
We
what? Do you
have
want to try
5
anyway or what?
guys.
They're
Yeah,
close
we have 5
right.
people.
Scouts first,
Close
Scouts
right. Close right, Seb.
Use it, Alan.
Taking their time as they come in. Here they go, crits are in. Uber comes out, so thanks, Eri. Doesn't work for them this time. Delayed it too long, and well, KnoXx has to be careful here. He's going to get taken out by Zebbosai, but he manages to escape around the corner. Broder going all out aggressive just to try and get a lot of the players down. They have lost 2 players, so it's a 2-for-2 trade. And well, with KnoXx with those crits arcs, he'll be building much quicker.
Indeed, but we'll have to see if the crits can come in. As Numlocked was saying on their team comms, he's missing all of his crits, so I don't know if maybe they'll.
He did say that.
I don't know if whether or not they'll go in with Mike, who's just been hitting all of his rockets. Maybe a quick rocket jump, long distance rocket down onto the med will take him out. But obviously they've got to deal with that heavy and worry about the sniper with no Uber protection.
They come.
It means that as soon as players come into the point, and we will see in comes Soldier with a jump originally crits his pop, but Jukebox excellent kill over onto KnoXx now. That's one of their, well, that's their medic down, and they, with that heavy up there, surely they haven't got the damage as one scout of Bash does. Floats in the point, long distance heavy shots might take him down as he falls out. No, actually a roller from Rib takes him out. And 3 players down for Epsilon. Surely Broder going to be making a push out as they do have their Uber charge. At the moment, they've obviously got to go out and make sure that they look for any sort of back cap coming in. But surely they're going to want to get this point back so they could just get off their last point.
Yeah, have they left anyone on last arcs? I'm not certain, but they do have that Uber charge there. They do get their forward point back. Just gone past that 10-minute warning. This is VanillaTV bringing you Broder versus Epsilon eSports Season 15 ETF2L Premiership Division, powered by Blackout Gaming. Arx and Beta on the stream tonight with Animal doing the camera. Mirelin so close to losing that Uber. They did not want to use it. They want to try and get this third point without using it, and it looks like they've done it, Arx.
Indeed, some ground for free. Broder playing with balls of steel right here as they do manage to take over that midpoint. Gear actually went in so close to forcing that medic, and he nearly also got away, which would have caused a nuisance for them behind, but Scouts do manage to take him down. So now they will be making their push onto this fourth point. Now Uber has been popped, Epsilon not yet popped theirs. They've finally done the counter pop. One Scout is behind them, and he's going to play a huge role. Schocky, as he makes his way up to the window. Surely he's going to be on a couple of players here. Takes down Scout, takes down Rib as well, as he now goes into the house behind them. I just saw that as Epsilon are cleaning up the rest of the players here. Zebbosai goes down, and only Bybben now on the midpoint. Well, this is asking a lot, and he's not going for anything.
Yeah, nice couple of air shots by Gear there, and with the help of Mike as well, onto Zebbosai and Jukebox as they came jumping in. But we were watching Schocky as they came right behind him. Schocky doing massive damage, shutting down two of the Broder players before they even got in the fight. So they are now the turn of the tides again. So it's going to be Epsilon attacking that forward point of Broder's. KnoXx 75% Uber. Jukebox running sniper. Haven't seen much effective use of the sniper yet on this match. Still a little bit of time left. Again, Jukebox coming up with a body shot onto Gear, who does get finally caught by Rib and the help of Cookie as well. KnoXx 99%. They have a slight Uber advantage. Whether they know that, I don't think they do. They're going to slow it down. Still a chance of someone sneaking in below, but just looking where they are, and here they go. So Uber have been popped by both teams. Again, Broder opting to defend as far forward as possible, and that lower entrance, massive choke point. That is nothing going to get through there if they all spam together. Could this be a potential fakie from Epsilon? No, I thought they were going to roll straight back in. I don't usually see it on Snakewater. Are they going to try and come in without this Uber? And it looks like they are, and they are. So they are in. They're going straight for that heavy. They need to focus here onto that heavy. Gear's right up close and personal as well. Scout gets destroyed by Bybben finally gets taken care of, and it's Scout, and finally, so Epsilon do come back in without that Uber, and it's 3-1 the score. And again, let's just have a look at the damage. Gear just over 1600, and Rybe and Zebbosai close behind. Rybe most of the kills, but a nice play by Epsilon.
Indeed, so there is still time for a comeback for Broder. Are they going to play any form of aggressive style, try and win this mid convincingly? They are running a regular Uber charge, not Crits Creek, and looks like KnoXx also on the regular Uber charge. So Soldier jumps aggressive of Jukebox. He gets shut down without really accomplishing much here. A couple of the Epsilon players do drop simultaneously. That's Gear and Schocky, but in comes Mike aggressively over onto them. There's a Medic and Scout remaining. Medic and Mirelin is forced to run. Scout doing his best, actually. And wow, Bybben, Mike's full health, and KnoXx gets an Ubersaw here. They are going to be chasing that Medic. Mike's surely not going to let him go, but they are getting no time on mid. And unlucky Mirelin got like stuck on the wall as he did try and get through there. Obviously, he turned his back so that he could get vision of the rocket coming in to hit him in the face, but ultimately that was his demise.
And Mike almost like taunting, saying nice dodge. But yeah, 5-minute warning coming up. It's not over yet. We do know Snakewater is ridiculously fast. Haven't seen it much, and we haven't even had a chance for a speed round, you know, Arx. We haven't even done that.
For a while.
I know, well, it's just been so hectic. Maybe we should have done it on Granary, you just never know. Let's have a look at the Broder players' health. Jukebox and Zebbosai both weak at the moment. Help build that Uber up nice and quick for Mirelin. See if he's running crits. No, they are not. And well, Epsilon do have that Uber straight away. They do seem to favour just to run under the point and come back up under. Just want to see, no, Broder are not going to come out and contest. With Cookie down, could we see a potential push straight away with that Uber? And here they come.
Indeed, as Demoman does jump high and wide, Scout's focusing him down, but Numlocked still trying to get some damage over onto the other players. As now it's 3 players down, 4 players, but 5 players down for Broder. 1 Scout remaining. Crits comes in as well. Was that a crits coming in, or was that just end? No, it was just end around crits because they'd capped the point. But yeah, Epsilon, I think it might actually be beyond Broder at this point. But 4 minutes 38 seconds remaining. A couple of 1-minute rounds could maybe get it in. Well, turn it back in their favour.
Yeah, they need to get this midpoint if they want to get anything out of this map, and like potential draw. But here we go, so this is going to be the 6th round. Numlocked takes loads of damage from Jukebox. Bybben comes in to help out as well. He is caught in return. Zebbosai down, 3 players down for Broder as we see Bybben, Mirelin falling out. They're going to leave Cookie to fend for himself. And it was Cookie versus 5, and Cookie never wins, my friends. The Cookie never wins.
I felt that Broder,
Marilin's
Broder,
crits.
sorry, yes indeed, and that crits might come into play, but there's only one soldier there, and they're going to pop
come.
this too early. Crits does come in, soldiers jumped off below them. This isn't going to accomplish too much. Long distance sticky, hits a little fence, and soldier now jumps up to try and take care of the medic. Gets one nice rocket onto him. Mirelin very, very weak. I feel that Epsilon are going to get another round on the board here, as medic is popping his Uber to save one of the scouts. Tonppa just jumping around, trying to do what he can as Jukebox does jump in and kill himself in front of the laughing Schocky. As Epsilon do capture this 4th point, they are going to be pushing on to last. Well, they might do. They shouldn't, but they might. 2 scouts and a medic against 3-4 players. No, they've decided against it, and they are just going to wait for the rest of their team to arrive before they make a push. Yeah.
Broder needs to go out, make it interesting for us with those, again, running crits. And they are coming out that left-hand side into the lobby area. Epsilon running Bybben on last, probably Broder, and of course with Heavy. Crits are just about ready to go. Crits are in, crits are in. Again, unsuccessful crits of those stickies. Epsilon called it well, fell all the way back out, allowing them to just retake that forward
Epsilon
point.
Were in
And
mid.
yeah, they just fell all the way. It was called, well called.
Yeah, I was going to say they literally, as soon they just thought, hang on a minute, they've got crits, so let's just go to mid. We can afford to give them this point because of how much time is left on the board. As the Uber does come in onto the mid point, because they pushed in advance. Sorry, they were holding mid, and they've just cleaned up all of the players. Tonppa, the only scout remaining alive, he is on the flank getting a bit of damage, but Schocky takes care of him. And Epsilon going to be taking this 4th point. 6 players alive against the 1 remaining medic on last. The players are going to get the spawns in time, but they're not going to have an Uber advantage at all to play with, and so Epsilon might get another one here.
Yeah, it's going to be Rive versus the majority of the Epsilon team. Does get destroyed. Respawning players now coming in to help out as well. Mike does get taken down as we see Zebbosai pull out that melee weapon. No success. 5-1 the score. 1 minute and 56 seconds remaining. So, wow, it's going to be the first loss of a Broder this season, and Epsilon running away with it already, almost, Arcs.
Indeed. So we'll
Shall
have
we
to see.
listen to the comms for the final time?
Yeah.
Let's listen. Who should we get, Broder or Epsilon? Quick.
Broder.
Let's do Broder comms and Airy for the final time.
Yeah, Scout right.
Scout aggro. Soldier aggro.
Jump.
Demo took 200.
Scout took 40. Kitchen.
I'm going.
Scout down.
They're out right.
Okay,
Pushing
Chris.
right side.
Let's hear the crits.
Where are
Let's
they?
hear the crits.
Lobby. That's green for mine.
I hear them close. Oh, jump. Rape him.
Sniper down.
Fucking Numlocked all the time. Spamming his fucking stickies.
Solid wake.
1 minute left.
1
Thank
HP solid.
you, Airy.
Love it.
I think that will be it for the Broder comms. Obviously, Mirelin getting a bit upset now. You couldn't really do anything with that Uber versus crits, and well, he knew that. Epsilon may have a slight chance to get another point on board if they were ridiculously quick, but we missed a little melee battle. Bybben loses out.
It.
I was
It was a
watching it.
3v1. 3v1.
It was a
melee battle.
3v1, yeah. I saw loads of people surrounding him, so I just stopped watching.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I mean, this has been a good contest. Broder definitely having a decent effort on Granary. Even this game, I mean, they were leading originally, and it took a long time. And it was only when Broder were forced to take more risks that the scores kind of slipped away from them. And that was simply because they were a round behind and they needed to get another one on the board because time was running out. So you can kind of expect a lot of games to go like that as the final few seconds do tick down. And Jukebox with some aerial acrobatics over on the 4th point. GGs have been exchanged and final score 5-1 Epsilon.
So there we have it. Final score across 2 maps were 2-0 in favour of Epsilon, 5-4 on Granary, and 5-1 on Snakewater. This has been VanillaTV's Arcs and Beats bringing you this game tonight, Season 15 ETF2L Premiership Division, powered by Blackout Gaming. Animal has been doing the streaming and damage for you. Stay tuned for just a moment. I want to see if I can use my contacts to see if we can get anyone to speak to us.
I'm here.
Oh, excellent. So Zebbosai is here. Thank you, Zebbosai. So, anyone else joining?
Not from Broder.
Oh, that bad, eh?
Yeah, that bad. They sent me because we lost.
They sent me because I lost. Nice. So, come on, give us the download. How did it go?
Well, they're always gonna be the favorites, but I think we did good on Granary. And then in the end of Snake, we just kind of lost it. I think it was my bad. Like, I didn't call as much as I need to at the end of Snake.
We tried to listen to comms a little bit. I think we heard Mirelin moan at the end there about Numlocked stickies. We heard a little bit of that, but we didn't hear, anything too bad. Hey, Arct.
He moaned about Numlocked spamming, but Numlock's a demo man. That you can't do anything other than spam. I mean, my definition of spam is multiple unprimed, unaimed munitions, and well, that is a demo man. So
yeah,
yeah.
So obviously Granary. Hello, Mirelin. We were just speaking about you. Speak of the devil is what we say in the UK. We heard your little 2-second rant about Numlocked stickies at the end.
About his spam.
It's about his spam. It's nothing major. So, guys, obviously, Granary was a good map, though. Granary was a good map. You feel confident after that?
No, we just played good on, we didn't give up on it. And on second map, Zebbosai gave up, in the middle of game. And then we started to fail.
Zebbosai just said it was his fault as well.
In the beginning, I feel the fire in his soul, in callings, and in the beginning of second map as well. But in the end, he was like that. Scam down.
But it's after half the Snake game, my ping went up to 200 ms, so I couldn't focus on the game. I just
200 ms. Wait.
I just focused on trying to get the
You
ping
had
down.
200 ms.
Now on Snake during the
Why?
second half.
Can you tell your fucking sister to stop downloading fucking porn when you're playing fucking official games?
No,
What's your problem?
No, I like her streaming, mate. I like her streaming. It's just nice.
Oh my god, I had 200 MAs.
Well, that's why I couldn't focus on the calls. I tried to get the ping down.
You're forgiven.
Thank you.
So, obviously, but I think that was a better, because I watched you guys play Epsilon a few days ago on Badlands. I think that was a more even game.
No.
Yeah, but we always play better in the official stuff.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I
like the way you're using crits. I like the way you're using crits and Snakewater. It makes this interesting for us.
We had some great crits versus crits battles on the Snakewater mid. It was just one team gets crits, and then the other one's got it, and then you both got it at the same time. It was just messy TF2. It was delicious.
So, guys, do you want to know the damage?
No.
Yeah, I know the damage. I know damage. Mike,
let's
12K.
Let's start with. Should we just wind him up? Should we do Mike versus Zebbosai?
No.
Yeah, do that. Come on.
Okay, so Snakewater, Zebbosai, 7k damage, mate. 7k. 7k kills, 18 assists, 10, 24 deaths. Okay. I'm laughing because it's not like I could do any better anyway. Don't know why I'm laughing. Yeah. Okay. So Mike, 9.5. Well, okay. 9k damage, 31 kills, 14 assists.
What's the point of this?
I don't know. I think I'm just trying to wind you up.
We're mean like that. TF2's meanest casters. Nah.
But
We
we
lost day one,
thought
so
it was
they're
a
gonna
good
do
game.
more damage.
I mean, so I guess you guys obviously want to make it to the playoffs against them. Do you think there'll be a stage when you will be able to contest properly against them?
Yeah, of course. We can play as we did on Granary on any map. We just focus. And if we play as we did on Granary, we can win any map. Very same as well. This is just the season. The playoffs is my understanding.
If you think about it, last season it was something like 5-0, 5-1 or something crazy like that. This time it's 5-4, 5-1, and so next time it's going to be what 8-5, 5-1 or something, 5-2. So you might get a tie next season, yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see. Obviously, you're very confident that you're going to be in the playoffs this season, so it's just going to come down to that. Really, you've got time to improve.
We'll
Obviously,
meet them
I'm
in
sure
the
you're going
finals again.
Yeah, exactly.
And we'll see how it goes.
So, guys, how's the fundraising going? Come on.
I think we're missing 300 euros.
Yep. That's right.
Nice. So
Broder.tf.
are you guys all coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you guys all coming?
I already booked my tickets.
Nice.
By all means, you can, if you need to do a shout out to your fundraising thing.
Yeah, do it now.
Yep, do it now while
Go
you've
for
got
it,
some listeners.
Mirelin.
Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, be so keen on and join the Broder fundraiser, Broder.tf. So simple, BRODER.tf.
Well done.
Get a mentor session with me for only 70 euros, and maybe Cookie will be kind enough to have a mentor session with you as well. Cheers.
There we go.
So how
There
it
we go.
was? Was it nice?
It was nice.
It wasn't bad.
Oh, nice. No, to be fair, guys, I think they won it because of Numlocked, because, like, he always, like, I dodge, Mike can hit me for rockets, then Mike can get 4 hits as shotgun on me, and then Numlocked comes and just spams his stickies. Spams, and kills me. That's why they win, I think. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I felt that their team coordination, when Epsilon got an advantage, they just kept it. And I mean, that is generally how they play. They get an advantage, they just win that round. But this time, I think that you did occasionally swap the advantage in your favor, which is impressive to do against Epsilon, but not quite enough. I feel that you needed to. There were times when you just needed to do more, force an Uber out or something along these lines.
Yeah.
I thought you had an excellent game, to be honest, on Granary, and Snakewater started off really well for you guys. Maybe, like you said, maybe like the MS, the ping and stuff does get a bit disheartening, but I think you guys are in a strong position. I think that's the best I've seen you guys play together in a while again.
Definitely.
And we really enjoyed it, so we appreciate that. And we hope when it comes grand finals time, or even I-49, we hope that you guys will be like a lot closer.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Cool, guys.
Lion suits us well.
No, I don't see why not. You've got some good players in the team. It should be easy enough to gel. And well, LAN is a different story. It always is. Always is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you guys. I realise it's like 11 o'clock there, so like probably you want to disappear, get a drink, whatever. I need a drink. I need to go to the shops.
Wanna play some Dota?
I don't play it, mate. No.
I don't either. I'm a League of Legends guy. I tried Dota once. I picked some. No, I tried playing Dota once. I picked some guy at random because obviously I didn't own anyone, and I picked a guy called Tide, and I just ran over near the turret, and I realised this guy is awful. He does nothing, and then I didn't ever play it again.
Oh my god, you just said League of Legends. Oh my god.
Indeed.
Oh my god, I have to leave because of that. Sorry guys. Thanks for the interview.
See you later, dude.
No, okay, we go. Right, cheers guys. So VanillaTV will be back hopefully, I guess Sunday. Friday being the day off around the world for everything. Unfortunately, I'm working tomorrow, so it's not a day off for me. And so any final shout-outs, guys? I guess we need to give a shout-out to Atmo for you for streaming and stuff all the time for you.
Yeah, big shout out to Atmo.
Yeah,
shout-outs.
Yeah, any final shout-outs before we disappear?
Yes, of course. Basically, shout-out to Ips. He was really angry today. I don't know what was the matter.
So it's forum posts to keep speaking about arcs. That's what it is.
Yeah, I hope with this shoutout he'll become like more happy. Shoutout to Ari. He's really nice boy. He has sexy beard. Shoutout to all my fanboys, I think. And GG to Epsilon. Really good team play on Snakewater. And oh yes, Semi as well. Really good boy. Well, all the Crackland basically. Shout out to Darn, don't be mad, play on 94. Man up. And sorry to everyone who haven't got shout outed. Cheers.
Mirelin should feature in all of our casts, to be honest.
Yeah, we didn't even get a shout out, mate.
Yeah,
what's that about?
Oh, shout out to Arx and Beta, of course.
There we go.
So generous. Thank you so much.
I didn't have to ask for it at all.
No, basically your combo, like you Arx and Beta, I like you as a casters, like you're the best, no, not the best, but like very good combo. When I
best.
Yeah, when I listen to ARCs, and look at these pictures, I always think that it's better speaking.
Loads of people do it still, you know.
No, like you know, ARCs, he looks blonde, like very very
Yeah.
sexy, and his voice sounds like hello.
Hello. What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh,
Nice.
How you seen, by the way, or what's up? No.
What's that?
Scary movie, yeah. What's up?
Oh, you were
Keep up.
you were listening to us.
No, we don't. Oh, were you doing that on the stream? No, we couldn't hear you. You got to tell us when you do stuff like that, because then we can flick it over.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Did you hear that in game, basically?
No, we didn't,
No.
unfortunately.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
Well, I didn't, so maybe Animal did, but I don't think so. What happened to? Did they stop you being able to play songs and stuff through TF2? Remember, everyone used to do it. It was like massive on Counter Strike. So you just run around playing some circus tune or something.
While you're playing, everyone's trying to listen out for shots, like where the snipers are, and you're doing an Arnold Schwarzenegger soundboard in the background. You have to get to the shot.
That was the time, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, we can work on being the best combo anyway, Mirelin. I don't know who is, but we'll work.
Yeah, like it's really nice to hear to you. And your pictures are so cool.
Thank you for joining us, Zebbosai. Any shout-outs, my friend? How's your monitor?
It's really good. But yeah, shout out to Atmo and Tuden.
Nice.
And
nice.
Sapis. Best backup.
Sapis as well.
Did they buy you a monitor?
Tuden gave me one.
Torden won it at my charity raffle I-46 and gave it to Zebbosai.
Wow.
Yeah, after like me pestering for months to get the monitor from the guy. But yeah, shout out to whoever they gave me that, by the way. I've forgotten their names. That's not good.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sonny Black. He's so black that it scares me out. And shout out to Kanfo. He's really nice. And Hookie as well. He was helping me to stream. There we go.
Nice.
I
Okay.
might be streaming soon. Just
Yeah,
throwing
Arx
that
may
out
have
there.
some new broadband apparently, but
Yeah,
we'll see.
I bet not, but oh well.
Okay, well, thank you guys. Thanks for joining us. Tune in all Sunday, and I'm sure you'll join me in wishing good games to Mirelin and Zebbosai and the rest of the Broder team and Epsilon. And we'll be back soon with more E2F2L action. Cheers, guys.